For centuries, Somalia was home to powerful and organized states. One of the strongest of them was the Ajuran Dynasty. From the 13th to the 17th century, the Ajuran ruled large parts of southern and central Somalia. This was not a loose clan system. It was a centralized state with laws, taxation, armies, and international wars. This is the full history of the Ajuran Dynasty, from its rise to its fall. The Ajuran state began in the fertile river valleys of southern Somalia. These areas were centered around the Shabelle and Juba rivers. Control of water meant control of life. The Ajuran understood this better than anyone. By the early 1200s, Ajuran leaders unified farming communities and pastoral groups. They established hereditary rule. Power passed through the ruling Ajuran family. This marked the birth of a true Somali state. The Ajuran Sultanate was highly centralized. At the top stood the Sultan. Below him were governors, judges, and military commanders. The state collected taxes on agriculture, trade, livestock. Islamic law guided courts and administration. But the most important source of power was water. All major wells, canals, and irrigation systems were state property. Access to water required loyalty to the Ajuran state. Communities that rebelled could be denied water. This system allowed the Ajuran to dominate. Nomads, farmers, trade routes. Many stone wells still used today are known as Ajuran wells. The Ajuran dynasty controlled major coastal cities. These included Mogadishu, Merka, Barawa. Through these ports, the Ajuran joined the Indian Ocean trade network. Exports included gold, ivory, grain, livestock. Imports came from Arabia, Persia, India, and China. Ajuran coins circulated far beyond Somalia. The Ajuran dynasty was a Sunni Islamic state. Islam was not only a religion, but also a political foundation. Mosques and Islamic schools were built across the empire. Judges applied Sharia law. Religion unified the population and strengthened loyalty to the state. The Ajuran maintained a standing army. This army was funded by state taxes. It included infantry, cavalry, coastal defenders. Fortresses protected cities and trade routes. This military strength allowed the Ajuran to face powerful enemies. In the 1500s, the Portuguese Empire entered the Indian Ocean. Portugal attacked Muslim trading cities along East Africa. Ajuran ports were targeted, but the Ajuran resisted. They defended Mogadishu and other cities. They cooperated with regional Muslim allies. The Portuguese failed to establish permanent control. This was one of Africa's earliest resistances to European expansion. The Ajuran also fought regional wars. They clashed with the Ethiopian Empire over influence in the Horn of Africa. Internally, they subdued rival Somali groups. Some were conquered by force. Others were controlled through water access. For centuries, the Ajuran remained dominant. By the late 1600s, problems emerged. Heavy taxation created resentment. Strict central control caused rebellions. Local clans resisted Ajuran authority. The water control system began to fail. The state slowly fractured from within. The Ajuran dynasty collapsed in the late 17th century. The central government disintegrated. Former provinces broke away. New Somali states emerged. One of the most important successors was the Geledi Sultanate. The Ajuran era had ended. The Ajuran dynasty left a powerful legacy. It proved that Somalia had centralized states, engineering expertise, international trade, organized armies, long before colonialism. The Ajuran dynasty remains one of the greatest civilizations in Somali history.